Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Monomoy Regional High School broadcast of the softball game today. We got Monomoy versus Nauset. Nauset 3-5, coming off a loss. Monomoy 8-2, coming off a blowout win, 24-5 against Barnstable.
So here with me is Nick, your play-by-play commentator. I'm going to be doing color today. My name is Alec Brown. So we talked to the Nauset coach a little bit, and he said since it's a very windy day, he's going to be looking for a lot of hits and a lot of good defensive plays out there.
He said he hopes to get at least 4 to 5 runs, which we don't know will be enough against the Monomoy offense, which is on fire recently, 15-plus runs in the last 3 games or so. He says he wishes to have a mix of hitting and defense with the win today, and they're missing a lot of key players, one of which including their main pitcher, Kaylee Davis.
Yeah, I agree. She's a great pitcher, and I think it's going to be detrimental not having her out there for the Nauset team. I think Monomoy should be able to take this one pretty easily, but you can never beat too short with an opponent.
Mm-hmm. So we got predictions. Who are we thinking today?
I think it's going to be a mercy roll in the 5th inning.
Mercy rule? What team?
It's got to go to Monomoy.
I think Monomoy's got this one in the bag. I don't know about mercy rule, but you never know.
I don't know, Nick. They looked incredible over these past couple games, and I think they're going to keep the momentum going on.
Starting lineup for Monomoy today will be leading off with Maddie Crosston, followed up by Caroline DeGiovanni, Courtney Kelly hitting third, Caroline Upson hitting cleanup, Audrey Smith after that, Sophia Ferrillo hitting 6th, Michaela Crossing hitting 7th, Erica Slade hitting 8th, AJ Gates hitting 9th, Alana Lochko pitching, and Lily Furman off the bench. Looks like we have captains Courtney Kelly, Caroline DeGiovanni, and Maddie Crosston out there with
Looks like out there for captains, we got for Nauset, we got Abigail Morris and Summer Steinrook. So before the game, we interviewed Nauset coach Harold
Harold Peeney. And I asked him how confident he was in the offense to give the pitcher a comfortable lead. He said he hopes to put up 4 to 5 runs. Do we think that's a good enough number to kind of stifle this Monomoy offense that's been on fire recently?
I don't know if it's going to be enough, but you never know with the conditions out here. It's very windy, so that can play a part in either Monomoy's downfall or upbringing. Seeing them warm up, defense looked really good. Maddie Crosston makes some great plays over the first baseman, Courtney Kelly. So it's going to be a rough one for Nauset, I feel.
Obviously, they're without their main pitcher, Kaylee Davis, and they're going with Lily Hay today. Do we think that'll have an effect on the game at all? You think maybe, I don't know if she's as experienced as Kaylee Davis, but you think maybe she'll give up more runs than the average pitcher?
Maybe it's not about being good or bad. I think it might be a confidence boost for all the hitters out there. We have such a great and deep hitting team. I think it's going to be very hard for her to get that confidence to go up against all those great hitters from Monomoy.
When I asked him before the game, will he have to rely more on his offense or defense, he replied with hitting with a good mix of defense with how windy it is. So that's, again, the windy conditions may play a factor in this, as Monomoy and Nauset both prepare to roll right back out on the field.
Seen some two different ways of warming up for a game. One's giving a little pep talk at the Nauset side, and here we have Monomoy doing a big little chant like in Remember the Titans. Now going back in for the huddle.
Looks like we can get a clean break here. Alana Lodgko rolling out to pitch with AJ Gates behind the plate.
Yeah, it looks like Monomoy now is here taking the field for defense. Got Cape Cod Player of the Week, Maddie Crosston, going up at shortstop. Looks like Caroline's playing third and Courtney will be playing first.
Looks like Lily Furman at second. Courtney at first. Outfield looks like anywhere from Audrey Smith and Michaela Crosston and Sophia Fiorillo. Leading off for Nauset looks like number 15, Abby Higgins, who is a team captain. Balls are in. It looks like it's time to start. Up to the plate, number 15, Abby Higgins. The pitch, that's ball one. Ball two, 2-0 count. Lochko winds up. And that's a hit right past Maddie Crosston at short into the outfield. It'll be a single for Abby Higgins.
Great start there for Nauset. Taking the 2-0 count, making sure they got nice and comfortable. Hits it right in between Maddie and Caroline just to get it right up to the left fielder.
Looks like next up we got Ava right-hand infielder. Sophomore, so the pitch, foul ball, 0-1 count. That'll be ball 1.
I like the idea of trying to get the tag there.
Definitely got to keep him honest. Keep him there on the base. You don't want any stolen bases. That's popped up. Center fielder catches it, and we'll hold the runner to first.
Great routine fly out there by Audrey. Found the ball immediately and just came down with it. Nice and smooth.
Lily Hay here taking the at-bat. Loshko winds up. Ball 1. My bad, ball 2.
A lot of 2-0 counts here at the start of this game.
And that'll be a strike swinging. Good thing to see after all those 2-0 counts to start out. Definitely want to see more command. That would be ball 3.
Right here, you got to attack the strike zone. Make sure you're saying this at AB.
Winds up. And that'll be ball 4. Runners on first and second. Summer Steinruck coming up.
In 3 plate appearances, already 2 runners on base for Nauset.
Not what you want to see to start out a game.
This is looking a little more interesting than we thought.
Winding up, and that'll be ball 1. Runner stays at second. Hit up the middle, past the pitcher. Tries to go to second, doesn't beat him out at first. Bases loaded with 1 out as Cambria Parrott comes up to hit.
With 1 out here, I really hope that Alana can find something, put it right down the middle. Hopefully Maddie can make a double play.
We'll definitely see the windup, and that's a swing and a miss.
It's a great start there for Alana. I think that's going to really boost her confidence now.
Tosses another one, that's fouled off, 0-2 count.
Thought I might hit the car there.
Ball's back into the field, and Alana will start her windup. The pitch, hit to Caroline, to third. Runner scores from third. Runners on first and second.
Surprised she didn't try to turn it to 2 there. I really thought she could have got him out at home, but went with a safe play at third.
I mean, it seemed like she kind of hesitated there. Wanted to throw it home. It'll be Mia Caldwell up the bat.
But you know, Nick, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Yep. And that'll be a called strike. Something you definitely do want to see. And that'll be a pass ball. Looks like he'll be runners on second and third now with 2 outs.
Wild pitch there by Alana. Hopefully we can see some more strikes coming up in this AB.
Caldwell swings and pops it up to first. Kelly has it, and that'll be the end of the top of the first.
Great play there by Courtney, locating the ball immediately and tracking it down.
Leading off for Monomoy, we'll have Maddie Crosston, Caroline DeGiovanni, and then Courtney Kelly.
After that half, I really hope we can get some more people on base, seeing how they had, I think, 5 runners total that inning.
Yeah, definitely not what you want to see to start out a game. Hopefully the offense has been so dominant for the last couple games will be just as dominant today. My apologies, it looks like Lily Furman will be leading off.
Looks like leading off for the Sharks is going to be
Looks like pitching for Nauset will be Lily Hay, who I believe knocked in the first run on a sacrifice ground out. It'll be Lily Furman up to bat, Hay pitching. The pitch, that'll be called strike one. Sets up. Called strike two. Definitely was a close call. And that'll be in the dirt. Ball one.
Hopefully this will give Lily some leverage here for the rest of the AB. Maybe she can pull one out.
Another one right next to her. Ball two. 2-2 count. Hay winds up. Throws it. Ball three.
Full count can always be interesting. You never know where these are going to go.
You definitely like to see coming down from 0-2 back to a full count. See if she can either draw the walk or poke one out to the outfield. Looks like that'll be ball four, and that'll be a walk to lead off the inning for Lily Furman.
Great AB there. You love to see the patience.
Next up is Maddie Crosston. Caroline DeGiovanni on deck. Hay pitches. Crosston goes down for the bunt, but pulls it back quick for ball one. Goes down for the bunt again, but that's high again for ball two.
Great organization by Maddie there, seeing the pitch was going to go way over or way under, and so if she could just make sure to get out of the way.
Hay gears for the pitch. Tosses it. That's a bunt right in front of home. And they'll drop the ball. And that'll be Furman to third. Crossing is safe at first. First to third, no outs. Caroline DeGiovanni up to the plate.
Looked like Nauset got confused out of that play. They wanted to see if Maddie got called out or in, or out or safe. And with that, Sophia just took that easy base. No one was covering third.
The pitch. That'll be high and inside for ball one.
Caroline's really going to have to concentrate on this AB here. Wind is picking up fast.
And that'll be low and inside. Ball two. Hay just has no control right now.
I think she's now getting intimidated now with two runners on base.
Smacked into left. And it's not going to be caught by the outfielder. That's going to be an easy extra base hit for Caroline. Oh, and she's going all the way home. Running, and that is an inside the Parker. 3-run inside the Parker for Caroline DeGiovanni. Next up is AJ Gates hitting cleanup.
And that's how you start a softball game.
Great response by Monomoy. And that's smacked up to the shortstop. Throw to first, and that will be the first out of the inning.
Great play there by the Nauset defense. Getting to the ball immediately and throwing it right to first.
Looks like next up will be Courtney Kelly, first baseman. Saw her catch the final out of the top of the first. We'll see if she can extend the bottom of it. They'll be high and inside for ball one.
Courtney's now looking for her second home run of the year, maybe at this bat.
That's smacked to second. Throw to first, and that'll be the second out. Not a great look after that really solid start to the first to the first for Monomoy. 2 straight outs. We'll see if Maddie Crosston can pick it up.
Yeah, great bounce back by Lily right there.
Swung on and fouled back.
Right now batting is Maddie Crosston.
Hits it up the middle to second again, and that'll get through. She'll round first, think about going to second, but stays first ultimately. Now it looks like it'll be Audrey Smith up to bat, the lefty. They'll be high and outside for ball one. Swung on and fouled. Low in the dirt for ball two. High once more for ball three, and Hay can just not get her control kind of mastered. And that'll be in the dirt. And that is ball four. Runners on first and seconds with 2 out. Bit of a rally coming on.
Erica now coming up to the bat. Hopefully we can see another three-run inside the park home run.
That'll be low, almost hits her.
Well, he can't have any more hits, he's throwing that low.
Over the heart of the plate, and she'll go to third for the final out of the inning.
Going into the second inning, it'll be a 3-1 Monomoy lead over Nauset.
And honestly, Alec, I thought Nauset was going to get off to a much better start after they came out firing with 1-0 lead. Pitching wasn't there. Obviously, missing Kaylee Davis, their main pitcher. Hayes has struggled so far.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think that overpowering Monomoy offense is really getting to her. And you could really see the patience from this Monomoy offense also. Even like if they started in a 0-1 or 0-2 count, they really just came back and fought through it. And that ultimately led to the Caroline inside the park homer.
2 walks in the first inning is definitely not what you want to see from your main pitcher here. We'll see if Alana can keep this lead.
I also noticed a lot of errors from that Nauset defense. Hopefully they can pick it up in the next inning.
Definitely, lots of hesitation, lots of pass balls. There was a grounder to second that seemed like a routine play, and it just got right through her glove.
Even that Caroline fly looked very catchable. The outfield is not located.
Looks like it'll be Anna Kalanick up to bat here against Alana Lochko.
See what the sophomore righty can do here.
Lochko winds up, pitches. That's popped straight up. Second baseman comes on, and that's a first out of the inning.
Yeah, great play there by Lily. signaling to Courtney that she had it, and she did.
Looks like it's Naomi Francis up the bat. My apologies. The pitch swung on and missed.
Alana's off to a great start this inning.
Alana pitches once again. That's a called strike. Lochko winds up, pitches, and that's another called strike, and that'll be her first strikeout of the game.
2 outs already here for Nauset. Alana is looking great out there on the mound.
Definitely a much better start to the second than it was to the first. No runners so far. First strikeout. And that's smacked in the center, but it will be caught.
Great play by the center fielder.
And that'll be a 1-2-3 top of the second for Monomoy.
Couldn't ask for anything more by the Monomoy defense.
Definitely minimal pitching for Alana too. Definitely don't want to tire that arm out too soon. Lots of pitches in that first inning. Came right back through maybe less than 10.
Thought there was going to be something special there with that third hit by the AB, but Audrey just located it really fast.
Definitely crushed, and that's one of the harder things about this sport is you can hit the ball anywhere, but if it's hit right to a defender, there's no good in it.
It's one offense player going against 11 defense players. Very tough.
Looks like it'll be Hay warming up again. See if she can have a better second inning than she did in the first.
Well, you know, it was a weak start for Alana also, so I think we might see a repeat here.
Bit of a resurgence. Speaking of Alana, she will be next up to bat. Balls are in, and it looks like Lochko, the lefty, will be up to bat. See if she can carry off her good second inning there pitching.
Pitcher against pitcher. Let's see who wins. After this, that'll be the top of the order again. Back with Sophia. Or back with Lily.
Hey, the windup tosses it, and that will be high 1-0. The pitch, and another high pitch, 2-0. Again, seen command issues.
A lot of 2-0 counts in this game already for Lily.
And that'll be low and away. 3-0 count. Hopefully not a 4-pitch walk for the Nauset pitcher.
Yeah, if you're Monomoy, you don't even try to swing here.
And that's a 4-pitch walk for Alana Lochko. And it will be back to the top of the order with Lily Furman up to bat. She herself drawing a walk out of an 0-2 count. Looks like there will be a pinch runner for Alana Lochko, Sophia Fiorillo.
Maybe we see another bunt situation like we did with Maddie.
And that'll be inside for ball 1. The pitch and low for ball 2.
Another 2-0 count, second in a row.
And Lily Hayes really struggling with the command issues today. And that'll be right down the middle, but slapped, and it looks like it might be a double play, but they won't go to first. Fielder's choice for Lily Furman. Next up to bat will be Maddie Crosston, who we saw with an excellent bunt in the first to push the runners to push the runner to third and take herself to first.
I think Lily might challenge Maddie here.
And that'll be strike one.
So I'm trying to throw off Maddie here with that first bunt. Now looking for a hit.
Swung on and line drive to right field. And it looks like Lily will turn from second and go straight to third. Good start to the game so far for Maddie Crosston. And this is just how lethal this Monomoy offense can be.
Yeah, that was a great hit by Maddie, getting it right over the second baseman's head, and it was close enough for the right fielder not being able to get close to it.
Up to bat will be number 3, Caroline DeGiovanni. The pitch high, and that'll be ball 3, and the base will be stolen by Maddie Crosston.
Great job there by Maddie. Saw the pitch coming in a little slow and took advantage of that.
Swung on and fell back all the way to the baseball field.
One into the other one.
I just got here. I'm not cold because I just got here.
Caroline gears for the pitch, and that'll be a roller right to the catcher.
Yeah, Lily's having a really rough start to this inning.
Come on, Caroline.
She needs to find a way to get her confidence back up soon.
Swung on and fouled.
She's going to feel that one in the morning.
The pitch swung on and flared to right, and that'll be foul.
Looked like a little bit of deja vu there. Caroline driving into left field. Thought it was going to be another inside the park. Caroline showing off some power today.
Definitely. Gears for the pitch. It'll be swung on again to left. Looks like a pop-up, and the third baseman will not catch that, and Lily Furman will run home, and that'll be 4-1 Monomoy.
Another error there by the Nauset defense. Looked like Lily had something going for it right there with the pop-up from Caroline, but third baseman could not locate it.
Looks like first and second with one out. It'll be A.J. Gates up to hit. Grounded out her first at bat, and that'll be a called strike one. The pitch swung on and lined into left center, and they will send both runners. Looks like a triple for A.J. Gates.
Might be another
Oh,
inside the park
she's
homer.
going. And that's another inside the Parker. A.J. Gates. Make it 7-1 Monomoy.
Second inside the Parker for Monomoy today in only 2 innings. I think this might be a quick game.
Looks like next up to bat we have our own Courtney Kelly.
I think we lost momentum. We might see another big hit from Courtney here.
Definitely, and that'll be swung on instantly. Right up the middle. Good line drive base hit for Courtney.
This Monomoy offense cannot be touched right now, Nick. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, Hayes just getting absolutely pounded right now. Looks like Michaela Crosston, number 5, will be hitting. Called strike one. Looked a little inside, kind of shied her off the plate.
Well, Nauset needs someone right now, so whatever they can get, they'll take.
Definitely, and that's grounded to third, thrown to second, and they will not throw to first for the double. That'll be 2 outs, runner on first.
That's the second time that they've made a play at second base and have not decided to turn it for 2.
Looks like next up we have the lefty, Audrey Smith. As the pitch is swung on, rounded to third, thrown to second, and they'll call that an out, and that'll be the end of the second. Lodgko set to come back out. Hopefully she can keep this Nauset offense at bay. So there's another great inning by Monomoy.
Well, fortunately for her, the Monomoy defense was great out for last inning, and she got a easy inning and got to rest a little bit here. And I think it'll be I think it may be another easy inning for her.
We'll see, Alec. As we said before the game, Monomoy's 8-2 for a reason. These blowout wins seem to be their signature recently. You think maybe they'll keep piling it on?
Oh yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to stop right now. They look so confident out there on the plate. Very calm and collected. Some very big line drives. Some nice power by Caroline. Looks like it's going to be an easy one here for the Sharks.
It seems that the 4 to 5 runs that Coach Penny had suggested their offense try and score to win today's game will not be enough, as they are down by 6 heading into the top of the third.
I think this win might really be getting to them.
Of course, before the game, Coach Penny also said he wants a mix of hitting and defense, both of which we have not seen yet today.
Well, we've seen a little bit of hitting from Nauset in that first inning. Not much in the second, but the defense has not been there consistently at all. We've seen a ton of errors, a ton of missed double plays, a ton of missed pop flies. Not looking too great. Even the pitching hasn't looked great at all.
Looks like up to bat we have number 15, Abby Higgins, leading off back to the top of the order. First pitch will be a ball. Winding up is Lodgko, swung on to third, throw to first, and that will be out number 1.
Great play there by Caroline. Cool, calm, and collected right there.
Next up to bat will be number 17, Ava Redahan. And we'll see if she can get something going for this struggling Nauset team in general. And that will be taken high for ball 1.
Yeah, someone's got to give Alana trouble here. She has a lot of confidence right now. Last 4 outs have been very easy for her.
Definitely throwing minimal pitches, helping her stay in this game even longer. And that'll be fouled off for strike 1.
I really thought Courtney could have got to that one. It looked like it was hanging in the air for a little longer than she thought.
Definitely. Lodgko gears for the pitch. Toss right back up the middle to second, and it will get through. And that'll be the first hit since the first inning for Nauset. Looks like next up we have the pitcher, Lily Hay. See if she can get something going hitting-wise that she can't really get going pitching.
We may see a momentum change here.
Fouled off into the parking lot. Just misses the car pulling in right now.
Can't lie, Nick. I got scared for that GMC right there.
Lodgko pitches. And the pitcher still continues with that being ball 1. 1-1 count. Runner on first. The pitch swung on up the middle and looks like that could be 2. Throw to first, and that will be a double play. Another real easy inning for Alana Lodgko.
Maddie doing it all herself right there. Seeing the ball come right at her and makes the easy double play. First one of the game.
And Hay continuing the struggles for the day. Not only pitching, but that's just a demoralizing double play there for the Nauset offense. It looked like they could get something going.
Yeah, it was a great hit there at the start, and then Alana came in and did what she had to do on the pitching side. And I think that really got to Maddie, and then, well, now we're in the bottom of the third.
Hay rolling back out to the mound. We'll see if she can have a better third inning than she did in the second and first. Obviously allowing runs in both. Not something you want to do. 7 runs through 2 innings.
Yeah, 3 in the first, 4 in the second, and it's only looking up here from Monomoy.
Definitely. Inside arc home runs from AJ Gates and Caroline DeGiovanni. We'll see if the offensive onslaught can continue, as it looks like it'll be Erica Slade next up to hit.
It looks like the coach is right there is trying to get Lily a little confidence booster right there.
The catcher will come in and she'll call for the balls to come in. And we'll get this inning started up very shortly. We'll see if Erica can continue what has so far been a blowout for Monomoy.
It was looking close in that first inning with the first run by Nauset, but it has not looked like that ever since.
Definitely. I think you mentioned it then, too. We were like, oh, we might have to go back on our word here a little bit.
I was wrong.
We kind of predicted Monomoy would dominate this game as that's hit by Slade to shortstop, and it's fumbled. And that'll be safe. And a pass ball, that's out of play. Never mind, that will stay in play, and Slade will stay at first.
Fan of me wanted her to turn 2 there. She had all the opportunity in the world to, but I think she just got caught up in the moment.
Looks like the pitcher, Lochko, is back up to hit after being pinch run for in the second by Sofia Fiorillo. We'll see if she can carry it back to the top of the order. Ball 2.
Low twice here for Lila to see if she can find some space here in the strike zone.
Definitely struggling to find it so far. That's swung on and missed. And speaking of finding the strike zone, that's about as good of a pitch as you can throw right now.
Made us eat her words right there, right up the middle.
And that'll be a called strike.
Maybe Lila can hear us.
Maybe. Lily with the pitch. And that'll be low for ball 3. And that's a full count.
Second one in the game for Monomoy.
See what Lochko does here. And that will be taken low and away as she goes to first. And there's runner on first and second with no outs back to the top of the order with Lily Furman up to hit.
It looks like Sophia's going to come back in for another pinch run.
Definitely want to keep your pitcher out the base paths. No reason for unnecessary injury there. And that'll be taken high for ball 1.
Looks like it was above her helmet there.
And that's swung on to third as she'll take it straight to the bag, but there will be runners on first and second once again with that fielder's choice. Looks like Maddie Crosston up to hit. We'll see if she can continue her impressive offensive performance. Obviously the nice bunt single in the first to move up Lily. And then a solid base hit right to right field.
Yeah, she looked great this game. Already 2-2.
Mm-hmm. That'll be taken for ball 1. Little low. And we'll see if we can extend the inning to Caroline, who obviously hit that inside the Parker in the first. Crushed it to left. That'll be taken for ball 2.
Seeing a lot of high pitches here now from Lily.
And that'll be high again, and Lily Hay can just not get this command under control.
I think she might be getting tired out there. She's thrown a lot of pitches for only 3 innings.
Definitely. And that'll be inside for 4-pitch walk to Maddie Crosston, who just continues to stay on base.
Now it's bases loaded for Caroline. This can only end one way.
We'll see if she can smack another one out to the left.
I think we might see a homer here.
Definitely a possibility, but that's grounded. Thrown home, and that is passed for a run. And Lily will run right home. And that will be 2 runs, 9-1 Monomoy.
Another error there for the Nauset defense. I don't know what's going on out there for them. They need to pick it back up now because Lily threw a great pitch there, and I thought it was going to lead to something good for them, but another error.
Definitely not helping their coach's idea of needing a mix of hitting and defense, especially that defense part right here. So there will be runners on second and third. Looks like A.J. Gates up to hit, who hit a home run last inning. No outs.
Same situation also. I believe last time she had a runner on second and third, and we might see the same inning here.
Definitely. As that is checked, and it looks like it'll be fouled off. Strike 1.
Seeing Courtney trying to boost up her teammate there.
The pitch, and that'll be low. Another pass ball as Maddie Crosston runs right home, and that'll be 10-1 Monomoy.
Wild pitch there from Lily. I don't know what happened there. She has been not looking too great over these last couple innings.
Again, yes, struggling with control. Big issue. Gates will take the next pitch for a ball. Looks like DeGiovanni on third, still no outs. And that'll be taken high. Three-one count, I believe. Swung on and fouled back into the parking lot. Hey, the pitch. And that'll be taken high again for another walk. Again, the command issues. Can't keep the ball under control.
Yeah, Lily has not been able to figure out this inning especially. We've seen a lot of more balls than usual.
It'll be Courtney Kelly up to bat here. Looks like Caroline Upson coming in the pinch run for AJ Gates. Runs on first and third, no outs. Swung on, fouled right back. Surprisingly did not hit a vehicle there.
I got word for the golf cart there again, second time.
Taylor better keep her head up. Courtney takes another pitch for ball. That is swung on and missed. That'll be strike two, full count.
I think from Courtney here, I don't swing at this next one. Lily has had a hard time finding the strike zone, so I wouldn't be too confident in her abilities to do it right here.
Definitely not. But we'll see as that's swung on, fouled off.
Looking like a confidence boost here in Lily. She's throwing a lot more strikes in the strike zone.
Definitely. Kind of forcing this Monomoy team to swing more often. And that is smoked to left field. That'll be foul again.
Like I said before, Courtney's looking for a second homer of the year. And that could have been it right there. Just a little off to the left and a little short.
Definitely had some home run power. But we'll see what happens here as this great plate appearances. And that'll be taken.
Courtney is making Lily work for this AB right here.
Definitely. Hitting anything in the strike zone, not giving her anything easy, and that'll be taken high. And that'll be ball three. My apologies, I said it was a full count earlier. And that'll be ball four. Bases loaded once again.
Great AB there for Courtney.
As it'll be Michaela Crosston up the bat. We'll see if she can follow suit with her two other teammates and hit a home run here. And that'll be high and inside, almost hits her.
Great reaction there by Michaela.
The pitch swung on and missed. That's a pass ball. Definitely could have considered running there.
She looked way too excited to hit that one. You could see her
Definitely.
light up.
Hay with the pitch, and that'll be high again. The pitch swung on and missed. That's strike two. She's struggling here. Hay kind of finding her groove.
I'm curious to see what Lily does actually in this next pitch because base is loaded.
And that'll be taken low.
Yeah, I think these next couple pitches might try to see her pinch around Michaela. Michaela's been swing hungry, so now it's the strike zone.
And that is hit up the middle, and that will definitely score one or two runs. As Upson will stop at third, and that'll only score one, making it 11-1 Monomoy.
Already a 10-run lead for Monomoy in this third inning. They have looked incredible all game.
As they continue to pile it on to freaking Lily Hay. Next up to bat will be Audrey Smith,
The lefty.
the lefty.
Looks like the coach is going to the mound to have a little talk.
Definitely got to give her a bit of a confidence boost here. She can't seem to find the strike zone to save her life.
You know, if I'm the coach, I'm not really going to look to talk to Lily. I'm going more to talk to the infield. They have been messing up a bunch of plays here.
Definitely have not been giving Lily any help. Anytime you think she might catch a break, a double play maybe, they decide not to throw it to first. They drop the ball. Can't catch a break here.
It is a team sport after all.
Definitely. Is the pitch, and that'll be low for ball one. Jesus.
Wind is piling up again in the field.
Getting assaulted by the tarp behind us. And that's swung on to short, and we'll see that'll be a clean play for the second out, but that will also score a run. Make it 12-1 Monomoy.
An RBI is an RBI nonetheless. Great job there.
Definitely, I mean, when you have as many outs as you have this inning, I mean, obviously sacrifice would be much better than just a strikeout.
Couldn't agree more. As now we have Erica up to the plate.
That pitch is taken. The pitch, low for ball two. Like to give a thank you to our crew, Jackson Lapsley, Mitch Silva, Luke Sanders on cameras. Of course, Mitchell Silva on switcher like he does on Monomoy in the morning.
And can't forget the man that makes all this happen, Mr. Cass.
Of course. That's swung on and missed, and that'll be a strikeout for Lily Hay. Good way to end the inning for her. Unfortunately, giving up 5 runs in the process.
Uncommon there, striking out there for Monomoy. I think it was the first one for us.
Definitely. We'll see if Lojo can continue her dominant performance, as this Nauset team cannot catch a break right now.
It's been an easy day in the office for her, not throwing too many pitches besides that first inning, so I think that might continue here.
Absolutely. You got to wonder if they might roll out with a different pitcher, but at the same time, it seems as though Lily is the only option.
Well, I think now it's the point of the game where they might get into a mercy rule, and at that point, you just kind of want to get her reps.
Definitely. As we'll see, Logico warming up.
However, I wouldn't be surprised if they threw another look, though, because they do play tomorrow.
Definitely.
Try to see if they can make something up.
Next up the bat will be Summer Steinruck, senior infielder. We'll see what she can do for the struggling Nauset offense.
A lot of righties on this team I've seen.
Looks like we're getting ready for the inning, waiting on the umpire.
Let's see what Losko can do here.
The pitch, called strike, and she starts off the inning hot. Steinruck looking to get something started here, and that'll be taken for low, ball one.
Great job there by Summer, getting it back up to a 2-1 count in her favor after the first strikeout.
That swung on, hit to second, and that'll be thrown to first, and we'll see if that's an out, and it looks like it will be.
Great job by Lila there recovering after the drop ball.
And that is swung on, popped up to short, and that'll be 2 quick outs for Alana.
Canberra trying to swing first right there for Nauset. Not leading to anything, though, unfortunately. Great job there by Maddie.
Looks like it'll be junior Mia Caldwell up to hit. That is taken for ball 1. It'll be low. Maybe we'll see a strikeout here. Good way to end the inning for Monomoy. And that'll be ball 2.
Yeah, this has been a quick game for Alana. Already 2 outs in this inning, and we have just started.
Definitely seeming more and more like we're spending more and more time on offense with our inability to get outs on that side of the ball.
But you never know. Maybe Mia can turn it around here for Nauset.
And that'll be taken inside for ball 3 by Mia Caldwell.
Sharks not a fan of that call right there. They thought that was a strike.
And that's swung on up the middle, and it'll get past Lily Furman. And they'll stop her at first.
First hit there in a while there for Nauset. That was a much needed hit, especially what the coach wanted.
Definitely not just going to give Lochko the inning here. And that'll be caught stealing, and that will end the inning for Nauset.
Looked like Lochko might have some trouble there with the next AB after having her first hit on her in a while, but it was not that way. AJ Gates came out with a great play behind the plate.
Our roster's wrong. Summer, her name's Taylor, and then that last one, I don't think it was the right name.
I got it off their website.
Who's running their website? Who's running their website?
Apologies for any names we might get wrong here. It seems as though we have a bit of a wrong roster. Well, I guess some of the players are on it, so we'll see. Looks like it'll be Lochko leading off this inning, with Lily Hay still in there to pitch, getting her some reps in this somewhat of a blowout win for Monomoy.
She's having trouble locating that strike zone the entire game. May have something to do with the win here. Very intimidating. It's not every day you see a flying tarp.
Happened to me a couple times already. Looks as though the balls are in, and the inning is about to get to a start. The lefty, Lochko, looking to see if she can continue a dominant performance against this Nauset team. Definitely demoralizing to get a hit off the same pitcher you've been dominating on the other side of the ball.
Yeah, Lily's confidence has not been there this game.
The pitch, and that'll be low for ball 1.
And not looking better any here, already starting off with a 1-0 count.
As that is swung on and fouled into the baseball field.
Second time going into the other field.
Better than going into the parking lot, shattering some windshields. That is swung on and missed. That'll be strike 2. Great at bat so far for Lily Hay. Not so great for Alana. See if Monomoy can continue their dominant offensive performance. As that's swung on right at the third baseman, and that is a real stunner. And she will be safe.
Wow, it did not look like Abby was ready for that.
Definitely, she smoked it right over there. Looks like we'll be back to the top of the order. Lily Furman leading off.
Sophia's coming back in to pinch run for Alana.
The pitch, and that'll be taken low for ball 1.
Hi guys. What is this setup? What's this setup here? Is this the scoreboard?
Is that smoked by Furman? And we'll see if that'll be cat. No. And they're going to send Fiorillo. And Furman will stay at third with a triple, RBI triple, make it 13-1 Monomoy.
I'm surprised Coach Ryanell didn't try to be aggressive there and send Lily all the way home.
Definitely, it could have been a close play there, but it didn't end up being such.
Could have been 14-1, but we'll stay at 13. Or actually move up to 13.
And that'll be called strike for Lily Hay.
Looks like Maddie had no intention of hitting that ball, whether won the strike zone or not. Trying to test Lily there.
Definitely, we got an on-base machine here. She's drawn a walk, bunt single, and a smack hit in the right field. And we'll see if she takes that one for ball 2, or ball 1. 1-1 count.
A lot of pitches in the middle of these ABs have gone right over the batters' heads.
Definitely struggling with command as they'll be taken for ball 2. As they'll be taken for ball 3. Definitely not what you want from Lily Hay here if you're Nauset. No more walks than you
cool out
need.
there.
And that's swung on. Stopped as they send her home, and that will be 14-1 Monomoy. A sacrifice ground out for Maddie Crosston. Continues to stay productive, even if she isn't on base there. A power threat, Caroline DeGiovanni looking to smack one out into the outfield like she did in her first at bat. As that'll be a called strike.
Yeah, she loves that left field. Just continues to make her way over there.
And that is smoked right in the left. And that'll drop. A bloop double for Caroline.
Not a lot of communication out there for the Nauset defense, and if there is, then it was very poor.
Definitely. And that's just one of those things that's hard to get to. You know, happens in the MLB all the time. College, you see a lot of like really badly barreled up balls just bloop right into the infield or outfield.
But that's just softball.
Definitely. Looks like AJ Gates up the hit here. Swung on, line drive. And that could definitely be another home run threat there as the outfielder falls down, and it looks like she'll get around all the way home easily.
Yeah, this one's not even going to be close. Second one for AJ this game.
Make it a two home run game for AJ Gates.
Didn't look that good in the first inning, but she has picked it up ever since then and has not looked back.
That'll make it 16-1 Monomoy. Courtney Kelly up the hit. To the crowd of people, someone got a souvenir.
Yeah, just like we predicted, this game has looked like Monomoy has just been all over them. They have just been better than them offensively, defensively, pitching, and Nauset cannot keep up.
1-1 count with the bases empty. And that'll be taken low. 2-1 count.
Wind coming in heavy on this AB. Let's see how it's going to affect it.
And that'll be taken high for a 3-1 count. Courtney looking to draw another walk here.
She looks very calm at the plate this game.
My apologies, that'll be ball 3 right there, not the previous. And that'll be swung on and missed. And that is a strikeout for Courtney Kelly. Next up to hit, Maddie Crosston.
Third strikeout there for Lily. Let's see if she can keep it going. Build on that confidence.
Definitely doing much better now, aside from the home run she's let up. And that's swung onto the gap, and it will get past the second baseman, and that'll be a single for Maddie Crosston.
Errors have been the name of the game for this Nauset defense. They cannot seem to have any clean runs.
Looks like it'll be Audrey Smith up to hit. That'll be rolling in the dirt for ball one. The pitch low again for ball two.
It's just been high and low for Lily all day.
Definitely the wind's dying down here a little. Let's see if she can bounce back on this pitch. And that'll be low again. 3 straight low in the dirt. It looks like there's a possibility of a 4-pitch walk here for Audrey Smith.
I'm surprised Michaela didn't try to run there. That's the second ball that's gone right by the catcher.
Swung on, looks like it could be 2, and they will stay with second base, and they won't throw it to first. But that'll be the end of the inning, it looks like.
I think we may be seeing the end of the game here. It looks like maybe after this half, we may see the ball game.
Definitely a 16-1 lead for Monomoy heading into the top of the 5th.
Everything that's Monomoy defense has looked great. They make all the correct plays, and the pitching has looked great from Alana today.
Yeah, Lochko rolling right back out there, ready to shut him down for another half inning. Wind obviously isn't affecting her nearly as much.
I have no clue what that coach is talking to them in that Nauset clubhouse. We'll see what's going on there, hopefully soon.
Definitely a bit of a demoralizing game for them. Can't get anything going.
Yeah, like the coach said, hitting in defense, but none of those have been there today. Even no power and not a lot of contact either.
Balls are in, and it looks like it'll be Anna Kalanick up to hit. Again, apologies if we get any names wrong. Our roster's a little outdated, it seems.
The righty sophomore.
The pitch swung on straight to third, and Caroline will throw to first, and that'll be out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Way too easy there for Caroline. Didn't even look phased once. A lot of routine plays here for Caroline.
Next up to hit number 30. We'll see if she can get anything going. That'll be ball 1. The pitch taken for strike 1.
Alana is killing it on this AB.
The pitch again, swung on and missed.
Three strikes in a row there for Alana. Great job there. You may see the end of the game here after this AB.
Swung on to short, thrown to first. Looks like that could be the end of the game.
And that is the ball game.
Final score 16-1 Monomoy. Dominant performance by Alana Lochko, and the offense again showing out. Thank you for watching.